And the drive will start with a carry by LaDainian Tomlinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Tomlinson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. They'll look for the first with Tomlinson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. 4th down, Vick. Open man is the Hall of Famer, Dave Casper. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. It's a give, running left, Tomlinson. And he'll work down inside the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Vick now. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Deacon Jones in there to bury him for a loss of 11. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, Panther 11, Panther 11. Street.
They just get the play off. Now Vick. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the great one, Darrelle Revis.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Hey, 626.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And incomplete on the deep ball.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. This is brought in by Casper. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Dickerson on the handoff. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Second and 8. Now Rodgers. And did he get the feet down? No. They'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talked about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Calvin Johnson from 8 yards out. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And finally stopped, but what a return all the way down to the 40.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
Flushed out right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Night Train Lane. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Packers nothing.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken from about the 12. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Michael Vick. That's caught out left side by Casper. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Vick operating on first down. Oh, and now Vick throwing another interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Makes the score Eagles 28, Packers nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Vick, and for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Grant Delpit, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Dickerson trying the right side, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now a give left side. It's Dickerson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's Eric Dickerson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. Finding space at the 40, and he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing, Vick. Swinging this ball out here to Tomlinson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Big alert, big alert.
Looking to throw again on second down. Vick. He finds Tomlinson as running back. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Warrior 17. 3.
On second down, it's Tomlinson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And now they'll just need 4 touchdowns as the deficit is now 28. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away from the 6. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action. Ready for the third quarter. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's good for a Green Bay Packers.
39 Broncos.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Tomlinson. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
Come back in. Come back in. Check. Ready.
To throw, Vic. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
19 tight. 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler. Trap 60.
Now here's Vic. That's caught by the Hall of Famer Casper. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would admit that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter.
Hey, Cash.
It'll be Vic once more. He'll get that to his tight end, Casper. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
8 yards from the position. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 22-yard line.
70 Rangers. 19 Lions.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Vic. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Check contact.
Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They'll run now with Dickerson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. But a heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
And sometimes it doesn't matter how big and strong and powerful you are. The defense is going to win an occasional battle, and they did on that one. Stopped him well short of picking up a first down.
go. Back to 60. Ready.
Desperation time. Vic on fourth down. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. So that
I'm really out for blood this time. Look.